Good day, sir. I'm Sama Velma, and I'll be talking on medicinal herbs for first aid in remote areas. I decided to take medicinal herbs for first aid in remote areas because I was once on a road trip, sir, and we had a lot of misfortunes during that trip. When we alighted and we entered into the bush, a friend of mine was bitten by a snake. Oh my god, we were lost, confused on what to do because the nearest hospital was some kilometers away and we couldn't get there ASAP. And the only thing we could do was cut the sleeves of one of our shirts and tie it to her legs, sir. That was the only thing we could do. But she was in pains. Before our driver rode to the hospital, she was crying and she was crying and she was crying. That's why I decided to use medicinal herbs in remote areas. When we talk of remote areas, sir, we're talking of areas that are far from hospitals, that to get to the hospital is either far or not accessible. Like when you go on road trips, when you're for field trips, vacation in a remote area, like in the woods or somewhere far, or even when you're in the farm and you get wounded, what do? You must not necessarily go to a hospital. What will you do there? You have to now go. That's the reason for this website. So yeah, it shows all these things by the side because I'm at the admin. I can edit anything at any time. That's why it shows here. But when there's a site where you can open to access every other thing, sir. Okay, here is it. So anybody can access this site. Medicinal health for first aid in remote areas. So this is what we're going to be talking on, sir. When we go down, you see that we can grow a sustainable first aid kit. We know what the first aid kit is all about. You can get a first aid box and put in a few herbs in it. So from there, you can grow a lot of things. Vitamin K, how vitamin K helps in a lot of things, blood clotting and a lot of things before you get to the hospital. Herbal first aid. Here are some herbs that are grown everywhere, almost everywhere. Healing herbs we can use for everyday use, sir. Herbal medicine. We know of a lot of small herbs. Some of them we use in cooking, some of them we can just chew to prevent many things. We can see basil, rosemary, sorrel, coriander, there's thyme, there's lemon balm, and a lot more others that can help in blood clotting, to relieve you of pains, and a lot more things, sir. So, sir, that's just the aim of this research. That's the everything about it. Thank you, sir.